Jung-e is a Netflix Korean film. It is about Soo-yeon, a mercenary fighting in a sort of intergalactic space station war. Basically, the prologue tells us that Earth became uninhabitable, so humanity sort of moved to these giant space stations, and a couple of them banded together to create their own society and went to war with the others. So Jung-yeon is like a John Connor-like mercenary, amazing fighter, you know, a sort of war hero of sorts, you know, beloved by the populace and sort of, you know, female figure for all. And however, she's tabled after a mission and the war continues, so her daughter decides to use her brain and to scan it for data and basically put this cyborg under simulations to sort of perfect the perfect combat AI so they can continue the war. Imagine having hundreds of John Connor-like mercenaries fighting a war. The war would be over immediately. So this movie starts off with a really blistering action-packed sequence, which kind of reminded me of Ghost in the Shell. This is probably the closest we'll get to a Ghost in the Shell live-action movie. This one's kind of even better than that one. But basically the daughter has to perfect the AI. However, there's like this emotional component that they keep missing. And there's also her boss, Seong-hoon, who's a really eccentric and weird supervisor of hers that keeps trying to get the project passed. This movie is not what you expect. You know, you see the poster, you see like the badass commando lady with the weapons and the shooting of the robots and the pew pew pew, but then it quickly turns into a sort of ethical dilemma of sorts, because they're sort of exploiting the brain of this war hero of theirs, and they don't have consciousness of its own. And you know, it kind of explores like the ethics of that, and it slows down. A lot of people might not be into that, but then it quickly builds up with a huge action sequence near the end too. So the movie does have plenty of action at the beginning and at the end, but not in the middle. However, the middle section sort of fleshes out the characters a little bit, gives you some more stakes for the type of finale we're going to have. This is a very different film than what I was expecting, but I still enjoyed it overall. It really shows the ambitious nature of, you know, Korean cinema for sure. They already did a sci-fi film called Space Sweepers, which was okay. This one was pretty interesting too. It's a mixed bag, but I still liked it overall. So I give Jung-e a 6.5 out of 10.